the Boozmo crew coming at you. So we're on step 1 right now, putting on our rough country lift kit. And as you can tell, she's cleaning up pretty nice. Haven't made it to the back yet. Working on this side. But our last snowy adventure, we're all clogged up with snow, but we need to get all that cleaned out. You know, because we got springs and brackets and shocks and coils and all kinds of stuff here that we're going to be messing with, so we're trying to get it cleaned out. We'll move on to the next phase of getting the shop in order for us to start tearing everything apart. We'll get some video of that. Alright, so here we are. We got the Jeep all cleaned. We're in the shop. And, you know, whenever you go to Walmart and you buy them little 2-ton jacks, well, the problem is you're literally like an inch off the floor. So, our problem is that we're putting a 3-inch lift on, and if it's already that close to the floor, you can't use them little Walmart Tinker Toy jacks. We had to pull in the big mamas. I don't know how tall they are. How big are these?
They're big.
They're big. They're probably the 4-ton.
No, they're 12-ton jacks.
Yep, there you go. You can see it. You got the 12-ton jacks. They stand probably about 2 foot off the ground already before they're extended. So, we have learned, if you already got your Master Super Swamper 33s on there, that ain't gonna work. So, Jake's over here. He's gonna jack the old Jeep back up. And once I get down here, I'll show you guys. We were already extended out as far as this baby would go. Look at that. That's all you're gonna get. Look at the comparisons. It's damn near the same height as that, just down extended. So, I'm gonna drop that. We're gonna put this big old boat down there. We'll probably go ahead and pop it up a couple times. Look at that. Alright, go ahead and let it down. Jake's gonna let her down. Sweet. Now we're gonna do that on the other side. Once we get her up off the ground, look at that. Now we got some clearance. So we're gonna do that to the other side, take off the tires. We'll get our lift kit set up here on the hood, and you guys can see all the shinies. And then we'll just start our process like we do here at the Boozmo crew. So the first step you guys are probably going to want to do when you put your 3-inch lift kit on is obviously kick off them tires. So we got Jake here pulling off our 33s. He's just going to slide them out of the way there. Big and meaty. Alright, and then you want to come over to your passenger side. He's going to come kick that one off as well. Alright guys, so we got our tires off. The first thing you guys want to start with is your track bar. Runs down here to this bracket. Jake's just trying to get the little finesse of getting it out of that bracket.
There it goes.
Alright, so there it is, that track bar.
Bushing's still happy.
You know, so it's this little bracket here.
It's a 15 millimeter bolt.
To there.
The backside's threaded. You don't have none. Well, you do have a nut. I lied.
Yep, there's the nut.
I'll keep her.
It sits on the back side there of the bracket. Under there. Whenever you pull the track bar out. Alright, and then we're just going to step on to the next step. And we'll show you guys what that is. Alright, so we got our tires off, guys. We jacked it up. Now we're going to start here at the top.
I don't know if that's the right side
of our shock. Let me get the shock, as you can see under here. Our shock behind the spring. We're going to undo that shock there. Let me get that undid. And then we should be able to work our way down to the coil. We'll bust off a couple of screws. Well, there are nuts down in there. It's hard to see. We'll bust ourselves up a couple of those, and we should be able to pull everything out. Push down on the axle, and then pop everything in. We'll see how that works right now. Let's see how everything goes.
Alright, this is what we got going. You seen we got the passenger side done.
Sorta.
Well, yeah, sorta. We now have the driver's side spring on. We had to use the spring compressor because we didn't know what the hell we were doing.
That we were not, brother.
We broke the sway bar link, not knowing we had to take it free from the frame.
Yeah, you gotta take the sway bar linkage off first.
The lift we're using has a drop bracket. We didn't know that. So we broke it free here, thinking we could drop the axle.
So yeah, we like twisted these until they just snap clean off. So now we're gonna have to replace the linkage, no big deal.
So now we got the spring in, and now we're about to put a jack underneath the front end.
Which I already put in, thank you, RJ.
And we're gonna bust this control arm free. And
yeah, look at the new one. Oh my goodness, that is so heavy duty. And then look at this, that you get stock. It's like,
you can't even see it. Here we go.
No, I gotta back up some. It'll go the other way though.
I'm pretty sure it goes that way. But I don't think it goes that way.
I think it goes down.
But I don't know.
We'll Google that and see what's going on. But look how thick that bar is and look how puny that stock one is. Alright guys, we'll get this put together. We'll show you what's going on here in a couple minutes. Alrighty guys, we got the driver's side completed with the tire on. New shock, new springs, all the goodies. So we had a little oopsie with our sway bar linkage. We broke the bolts. And we just decided to go without it. We come over to the passenger side. And we got a bolt that won't come out. I don't have no light over here, but that's fine. We had to grind that bolt out. We got the spring in. We got the shock in. We just took off the bracket to our sway, or the sway arm. We're just gonna obsolete delete that baby. But here, I think in about 20-30 minutes, we'll have this side on, and then we'll be Carolina SWAT. Yeah! Take a little video of that. Alright, you guys just keep watching and see how much further we get.
Tried to video it coming out, and then we tried to stage it, and yeah, we lost it. Lower control arm is out.
Yeah, and the bolt, it froze up into the bushing. So if yours freezes up in the bushing, you gotta take Sawzall and cut it out of your bracket. It's hooked to your frame. And we cut it out and bend it out. So now we can put our lower control arm on. Yeah. Alright, so you guys seen that when we were taking our leaf spring off to get our 3-inch kit on, we broke our leaf spring bolt on the front. We've been doing a lot of research on it, and you have to come in here, the inside, and pull your seat out and start cutting a hole on the inside to get to the inside of your unibody frames. That's what you want to call it. So we already got rid of this little bracket. Unfortunately, we had to, but we'll have both sides still for the seat. So right now I'm going to go ahead and cut another little big chunk out, because if you look down in there, you can see we got the bolt exposed, but that nut sits on the inside. So now we're going to have to kind of cut another little hole around the bolt to get that nut out. So that's what we're going to do now. Get it opened up and we'll show you guys what it looks like. Hammer out, chisel, whatever you want to call it. Got the frame exposed. We have to do a little grinding, but there's that nut, and our bolt broke out of it. And they're saying if you hit it with one of these, it should come out. We're going to see what happens. I didn't see a whole lot of movement, did you guys? Well, that looks like a big tack weld to me. All right, we air chiseled the hell out of it. Oh, and there you go. Hold that ratchet up and show them what you're using.
That's my punch.
Right
That's
there.
my hammer.
All right, that right there did it. So, see all the cutting we had to do. You know, use the air chisel, and the air chisel wasn't getting it, so
I had a bright idea.
I have a multi-tool over here. That's what I call it. It's a multi-tool cutter. And we went and picked up one of these.
For soft metal.
Yep, and we cut the tack weld that was on that nut. I was holding that nut in. I don't even know where it went.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I cut the top of that tack weld off right there with that multi-tool. And ended up getting it broke free a little bit more. Once we got some space, he just punched it out. And look at that, we got a little feller in the Jeep with us.
Round of blues.
We do not like them suckers, so we're just gonna go ahead and pop that son of a bitch. And he's gone. All right, well, we didn't get much video of us tearing apart the rear end of the Jeep, putting the lift kit on there, but whenever we took this back leaf spring off, you can see that it pretty much just fell into two pieces where that bushing holds. So we had to go to the junkyard and we bought one for $75. As you can see, she's done, she's lifted, and I think we're gonna go take her for a little test drive through the creek and back out, take a little video of that. And I say our lift kit's done, guys. That's right. 3-inch lift kit looking sexy. 2-wheel drive. Oh yeah. You guys want to see the Boozmo crew ripping our pretty little Jeep out of A&M Off-Road Park, Bismarck, Missouri. It's coming at the end of April. We're just taking her for a little test drive. Nothing crazy. Just kind of seeing how she works out. And you know, we're really kind of impressed in her right now. Oh yeah, running trees over. You heard the snap. We've been putting in some good work. On our Jeep. Y'all know we got them whip lights. Oh yeah, them Super Swampers are working great. Man. All I gotta say is, rough country 3-inch lift kit is probably well worth the money if you guys are wanting to put it in the XJ. So, you guys seen it. You seen us give it a little rip. Give us to the end of April. We're gonna send it through some mud holes. A&M Off-Road Park, Bismarck, Missouri at the end of April. And you'll see us getting down and dirty. If you guys want to see the Boozmo crew out there partying in our party bus, the Boozmo bus, and you want to see us out there in our Jeep, you know where to find us, out of A&M Off-Road Park in Bismarck, Missouri. We're going to hook it up to a trailer, we're going to pull it out there, and we're going to be out there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the end of April. We're going to send everything that we got. Don't forget about the Subahan. That's a late invention, but you know that we're going to send it. We're going to do a little bit of work tonight on it and probably upload a little bit of a video. But this is the end of our Jeep 3-inch rough country lift kit. You guys seen it here. You know what to do.